Hello.
Hello,
Oh, we're live now. Okay.
I'm here. Good
So
morning.
I'm gonna go live.
We going live, baby.
All
Mm,
right.
we
So
going live.
so I'm sorry because we have a conversation going on in the back chat and one that we're doing now. So the one we're doing now is we're gonna talk about like people faking it for the internet because basically that's what people are doing nowadays. People feel like internet talking points is real life, right? It's just what everybody does. It's what everybody's into. You know what I'm saying? And everybody feel like they got a front for the gram. They feel like they gotta play like they're perfect for the internet. You know what I'm saying? And that makes no sense at all. And then
None.
people want to sit there and also try to come at people for what they feel are quote unquote imperfections that have nothing to do with you, your life, or whatever the fuck. You don't like, you know what I'm saying? You're trying to define somebody by what you think about them or what you think about their situation. That will never be your situation because they're not fucking with you. So,
I don't fuck with you.
so that's what we want to talk about. So like I don't know, earlier today, this person was like, you know, women just want somebody with a $85,000 to 100,000, and they want this and that, and that's all that they're talking to. Like, where is this
Exactly.
reality? That's not
Exactly.
reality. I don't understand. Where did they get this?
Exactly. Because I've never walked up to a man and been like, "How much money do you make?" Oh, you make 50,000. Oh, I can't talk to you. Like what? No.
Yeah, because
I think
somebody can make. I mean, to me, it don't really matter what you're making. It matters what you're making of it. If somebody can make it a day,
that's true.
you know what I'm saying. But
That's
what
true.
you're making of it
You can be
is what it
successful
is.
and be boring as fuck. Like you could be successful and be a jerk. You know what I'm saying? You could be successful and just we don't have any chemistry. Like I can't fake chemistry. If it's either there or it's not. I think
That's
part
true.
of it. I think
Well, I'm
part
not a
of
good
it is.
actress.
I'm not either. I think part of it is. It's really come down to what kind of woman that they want, right?
Ooh,
And with these women that they want, you know what I'm saying, are looking for this kind of man and they're upset because they don't have the money or whatever the status that comes with the kind of woman that they want, then they put it on all women like, oh, that's what all of us want. And that's just unrealistic.
yeah, it is. And it's also like, for instance, just like right now, when I'm asking them, okay, well, how do you know if a woman likes you? And it's like, short of being in a relationship with her and her having sex with them, they can't tell you
No, they
if
don't
this
know.
woman likes them or not. So it's like, so then what are you going into something looking for then? How are you gauge? Because if you can't gauge if the woman likes you or not, if you don't have that kind of shit, then that means that you could be going after women who really don't like you, and now you're gauging everybody who actually does like you off of the women who don't like you because you don't know how to tell the goddamn difference.
That's exactly what it is.
Because
If
there's been
you're going
plenty of times when dudes say shit, and I'm like, she can't. That girl don't like you. No, but she said that, but she don't like you. Look at what
right,
you're saying she's doing. She
What
don't
y'all
like
in here
you.
lying about?
right, exactly. Like if you don't, and the thing is too, if that's if that's the kind of woman that you're looking for, and you don't have what she wants per se, what does that say about you?
But I'm saying, okay, if you like that kind of person and they don't like you, right? For one, you need to find somebody else. Two, maybe you're just not that type of guy. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm sorry. Because I don't give a fuck, you know, how much I can do whatever, right? I'm not gonna date Ti. I can like him all day. I can be
Right,
in love with him. I can whatever. It's not gonna happen. So with some people in
right.
life, you just not. It's just not gonna happen. How are you mad at every female in the world now because these females called you corny and don't want to talk to you? When
We're
we talk
talking
about
about
yeah, go
people
ahead.
faking things for the internet and men not knowing. Basically, like that narrative about they're taking whatever people are putting online and they're using it as if they're really experiencing it in real life, and they're not, because I haven't had a man tell me he ain't gonna date because I'm a big girl.
What's
Yeah, they're
wrong with
not
big
gonna
girl?
talk
I
to you
haven't had that.
because they're not gonna
Like,
talk. If a man is not,
if a man
if the
don't
man do
like
not
me,
like
he's
big
just not
women, they're not
right.
gonna talk to you. They're not gonna come up to you and talk to you and be like, I mean, you was cool and all, but I really don't date big women. Like they're just not
Right,
gonna talk to you. You're not gonna have that experience.
right. I'm not gonna be approached. They're not gonna approach me if they're not interested. You know what I'm saying? So that
Well,
whole thing about
y'all got to be on the lookout for the ones that they don't like big women and will still date you anyway.
Yeah,
well,
but
I've
see, that's what we were saying. How
experienced
do you
that.
know when people like you? Because the thing is that these people, the internet, okay, the internet's talking points are not the same as real life, right? So the internet wants to say that um if you're like they're taking Kevin Samuels who said something about somebody being a baby mama and trying to get with a high value man, like that being discouraged. Basically, you probably won't get picked over somebody who don't have a baby and got a good body and can be a good groupie. You can't be a good groupie because you got other shit to do. Okay, so they then try to take those talking points and be like, yeah, if she's a single mom, she's not worth our time, or she loses value. No, she don't lose value with you, sir, because you ain't doing none of the shit that Chris Brown doing. So you need to just, simmer
Sure
down.
ain't.
Then also, this is not reality. There are not a plethora of men who are meeting women and being like, "Oh, you got a child? Oh yeah, yeah, I can't date you." Like that's not happening.
I done
When
seen
men,
niggas
Single
when
mothers
men,
is
been
not out
getting
here
long-term
dateless. They're
relationships
not
that have
dateless.
kids. Right.
a nigga should meet your kid like last.
Yeah, they should, but what they're trying to act like is that it's like I meet Felipe and he like, "What's up? How you doing?" And I'm like, "Yeah, everything good. We chilling. We like each other." And he be like, "So you got kids?" And I'll be like, "Yeah." Yeah, like, "Yeah, I ain't fucking with you. You're a single mom." Like that's not happening. That's not reality. That shit is not happening unless you are a dude that legit just don't like kids, right? Men are not doing that. They're not acting like because you had a child,
Well,
you
I don't
now
like
lost
kids.
value as a woman.
I don't like. I mean,
Cause
I love them, but I don't like them.
yeah, but that's what I'm saying. It's some
No,
men who
but
is not
basically
gonna
they're
be
trying to make it
around
seem like
kids.
doom and
They make it
gloom.
seem like you as a woman are not worth shit because you have a child now.
Right.
And so the man is not gonna want to be with you because you have a child now.
Yeah,
Exactly.
that's crazy because the whole point of being married or being with a woman is coupling, like for child rendering. That's like one of the most primal, instincts. Like you want to get with a woman because she renders children.
Yeah.
Not only that, but 9 times out of 10, they're the same ones that have kids with multiple women,
Hmm.
saying that women are having a. I'm like, what?
But a lot of times
And
it's the men who aren't chosen.
I mean, let's be honest. We should have polygamy going on any fucking way. Just
oh
just
my
in just
god,
in
not this
general. Let's
conversation
just keep it
again.
real.
Lord have
Right.
mercy.
Okay. But okay, we're not gonna. I agree with Anudo, but we're gonna save that for another show. We're
Yes,
gonna
please.
say that, but for this one, it's because this is my problem. The talking points online aren't real.
They're
It
not.
does not show your reality. Women are not getting turned down because they got kids, unless you got like a million motherfucking kids, and this dude is like, hell no. But somebody that's 25 with a kid or something, the man is not about to just be like, fuck you, and because you have a kid, that's not happening. Also, everybody ain't got all this money. I don't know where you came the thing where everybody all of a sudden is rich. The fuck you are, because we are damn near a third world country right now. You motherfuckers ain't got it. Okay, everybody is just making it. Period.
I mean,
everybody making their money, they making their bread. But for people to sit here and try to act like they making $150,000 to $200,000 a year, but you online,
let's keep it real. A nigga that make that type of money, ain't gonna have time for your ass no damn way.
Not at all.
Exactly.
That kind of man is not getting on.
You need you a man right there in.
Arguing with me all day about being fat. Like, it's gonna be real. If you got real money, you are not on Facebook. You are not doing that all day with me. You are not. Period.
Yeah, that's not real. So it's like,
and I'm not, and women are not turning down men if they don't make $85,000 a year. Like,
you ain't turning down a man that got a job, okay?
Exactly.
Right, you not turning down a nigga that's making $20,000 a year. Like, let's stop playing.
We're not.
Let's keep it real.
I'm just saying, like,
if that nigga scratch 17, that nigga's a good man. Let's keep it real.
So it's like for people to be up here talking about some 85,000. The reason why people are saying that is because they're using the talking points. So when you have that context, you have to look at the entire context. If somebody asks a woman, "Hey, what would it take for you to sit at home? You know what I'm saying? Cater to the nigga, not do nothing else with your time. You know what I'm saying? And all the shit you've done in life, you're gonna stop all of that." Sit in a nigga's house, take care of the house, and take care of kids. Well, he's gonna have to be making a certain amount for y'all to be comfortable in doing that, right? So then,
let me play devil's advocate real quick.
But you're not just gonna go into that like, yeah, in order for me to talk to him, he got to make that much. No, because you're working right now,
right?
Let me play devil's advocate though. Like if you gonna demand like that type of money coming from a man or anybody for that matter, do you have the capabilities or the means to progress that person to that level? You know what I'm saying? Because like I was always taught like having a wife or a husband is supposed to help you meet your goals and shit like that. So that's why I was wondering, like, does that even come into play?
That would make sense. Like, yeah, you would need to.
Sure. Because he might not got 6 figures, but if y'all do this, that, and the other, he might be making 6 figures. Like you might be making 6 figures.
But they're not asking for that, Anu. They're not asking for that.
Real quick, who's
they're asking for you to be a slave.
For no reason. What you say, Felipe?
I said, who smoke detectors at the Nissan Factories?
Like basically what it is they're not saying, can you help me make more money as my wife, even if you do stay home and take care of everything. They're not asking that. They're just saying, I want to pay, if I pay all the bills, what can you do? I want you to stay home. I want you to cook, clean, and take care of the kids. They're not talking about anything that's edifying. They're not talking about, okay, if I have a business, are you going to help me, you know what I'm saying, with the business and blah, blah, blah. They're not talking about elevating.
Yeah, that's one thing that they're not talking about. All they talk about is the way she look and can she sit around and basically cater to him. But when we're talking about, okay, what about her doing this and doing that? When we talk about her helping you out and shit like that, then it's like, well, we don't give a fuck about what she can do. We don't give a fuck if she got this and that under her belt. We don't care if she can do this and that. We just want her to look cute and cater to us. Like,
right, that's because they can pay for a motherfucker.
These are men that cannot pay.
They cannot pay.
I know. That's what I'm saying. Like the high value man, he could pay for all of that shit. He could pay for all of that shit to get done. You know what I'm saying? So that's just
Yeah, if he really was that man, but he's
But
not.
that's what I'm saying. These talking points ain't real life though.
They're not
In real
real.
life, she's not sitting at home catering.
Oh, y'all having
And-
this
but in real-
conversation.
Like in real life,
Yeah,
right, in
we're
real
in the
life,
chaos
both of
conversation.
y'all are working. And yes, she is going to cater to you in real life, but not in that way. She don't have the time to just sit at home and work out and cook, dinner and do your laundry and have your bath water ready and everything else, right? But however,
Damn.
in real life, both of y'all can go to work. You can come home to a blunt and maybe your favorite drink, and she probably gonna be
What?
cooking then. And then you might have to separate the clothes, but she might wash them on her day off. Like, it's gonna be some teamwork coming in. It's not that
Right.
she's not gonna do for
You wash your own
but you're not gonna
motherfucking
have
clothes.
the same. But you're not gonna have the same lifestyle as somebody that's just paying for her to sit in the house. You not. But in real life, these talking points ain't real. Y'all niggas don't got money like that. Stop acting like you do. Be real with it.
nigga,
real life, you need
even if
somebody
you
to help
did have money like that, nigga, you'll get bored with that bitch. Let's keep it real.
Yeah.
You'll get bored. You'll
No,
get
that's
bored with
facts.
that
But
bitch.
also, how about we go to you wash your clothes and I wash mine?
Nah, fuck all that.
Who
Then
made this
you
an
bored.
obligation that one person gotta wash clothes?
First of all, we're in a household.
Well, she can-
where we're
Right, we in
together.
the household
So I
together.
don't know what you talking
She
about.
can she can salon and she can change that oil and when there's a big
Wait a minute. Whoa. Wait. So you're saying that your wife gotta wash your nasty, sweaty ass?
Watch it. Hold on. I'm
Come in
trying
the
to figure out why she
draw.
can't change the oil.
Sweaty ass balls.
So
Why
wait.
she
So
can't?
she
Why she
gotta.
can't
So
change
in
the
order
oil?
for you to wash your own shitty
Yeah.
drawers, she gotta change the oil.
What's wrong with her changing the oil?
Well,
I'm feeling
No, listen to what I'm saying though. So y'all are saying that y'all not saying y'all women.
I
saying
don't
just
know.
for a hypothetical.
I don't see gender roles outside of rendering children. So I don't know. That's some.
I'm saying though, like, but if we're in the household together, just walk.
No, I know such thing as gender roles outside of rendering
No, what I'm
children.
saying
All
is
the
we in
rest
the
of that shit is
household
just
together. This ain't about
it's
gender
just
roles. It's
bullshit.
about you washing your
My
own
brother,
shit.
hold on,
Oh
you're
my
telling me
God! It's not about you
differences
washing your
between
own shit 'cause we don't give a
intelligence
fuck about that.
Okay.
We talking about
Not even the
the
issue.
internet. Right?
Washing drawers is
We're
nothing.
talking about the internet. What the fuck?
I mean, I
And
understand we
we-
going off the
you
internet
talking
and shit.
about-
I'm just saying.
You
Okay,
talking
so
about
stop talking.
you talking about washing drawers, dude. We have cycles every month. Like, we're not a stranger to things, bodily fluids and stuff like that. We ain't worried about that. What we're talking about is why are y'all acting, not y'all, but why are people in the internet, the manosphere, over here perpetuating these talking points as if they are really experiencing these things in life, and they're not even making the income that they're arguing about.
Right.
You're not making
Okay, I agree with that.
$85,000 a year, sir. You're not a high value man according to Kevin Samuels and the Manosphere. You are a blue collar worker.
But then also the fact that they act like women are actually out here doing this. Like, women are actually sitting here like, damn, yeah, you cute, we get along and shit, but since you're not making 85,000, we can't really talk like that. Like, they're meeting somebody and getting along with them and then Xing them out because they're not making six figures. That's not really happening in real life. Like, it's not. Unless she is.
Pretty sure it's some dumb dingy
If
ass
she
bitch running
is-
around her doing
That's what
that
I'm
shit.
saying. Unless she is a groupie bitch and she is just after the money, which some niggas like to leave with their wallet, so you want that kind of shit. But a real
Tricking
good
our
man
us.
that's working, a man that's working,
Tricking our
meeting another woman that's working, she is fine with you as long as you're working. You're working and you're taking care of yourself and you're paying your bills. She's not about to sit here and be like, oh, no, that's not enough. You're not a good man for that. Like, who's saying that?
Right. Nobody. And that's the problem.
Let me tell y'all what a good man is. A nigga that don't beat your ass, take your money, nigga, and fuck your friends. That's a good
No,
man. All that other
is
shit,
That's a
All of
good
that
man.
other
That's a
shit is
good man to
bullshit.
you.
That's what a good
That
man
is
is.
not the definition of a good man, brother.
Yes, the
That's,
fuck it is.
no, it's
Well,
not.
I think the thing is what we're talking about is people are living in fantasy worlds, right?
They living in
Because
their head.
Right,
I'm
because
not
they don't
talking
keep shit simple.
I'm not talking about things from a perspective of a supermodel
Reality.
or
Yeah.
I'm Rihanna or Beyonce or somebody. I'm talking about it from an average woman perspective because I'm an average woman.
Right.
These people, these men get on this internet and try to act like because they heard Samuels talk about being a high value man, agree with it, somehow that makes them a high value man adjacent. And no, you are not a high value man, sir.
Yeah, Kevin
And
Samuels
you
left
know
his
that.
family $20 million when he died.
And
But you
my
leaving
thing is,
yours.
why do you have to be a high value man? Like the high value thing, they need to just go ahead and snatch that up out of there. Look, it
Yeah,
don't
because it
represent
don't
most of the
apply to
people.
the average
So
man.
now
Man,
when we're talking about the average
that's
good
just
man,
But
another
no, I
social.
disagree with you. A good man is not a man that don't beat women and this, that, and the third. Like you could
He
be
don't be women.
okay. Go ahead.
He don't take their money, and he don't fuck around on them.
Yeah,
That's a good man.
that's not a good man,
That's a
brother.
good man. That's a
That's
good
not a
man.
But
good
that's
man. Let
not
me
all
tell you
of
why I
it,
say
Anu.
that, bro.
Nigga,
I've been
That's
telling
not
you
yes
all
it
of
that
is.
for
it.
years
Yes it
that's
is.
what a good
That
man is.
listen.
That's not a good
Good
man.
is
When you try to
You
make it more, when you try to
just
make
because you
it
don't
more
beat
than
a
that,
woman, you could be beating her without putting hands.
when you
You
try to
could be
make it
making promises to that bitch, and you ain't living up to them. That's beating her down.
when
I
you try
Just because it's
to
not a
make this
physical blow and you don't see blood, don't mean that it ain't no beat down.
when
You
you
could
try to
promise her,
make
hey baby, I'm get my doctor's degree in 6 years and never do it.
when you
Beating her down.
when you try to make it more than what it simply is when you start having unrealistic expectation for the people that you fucking with. And this is the reason why motherfuckers be having despair and broken hearts and all that shit, because you have an emotional attachment to the ideas of these people. You see what I'm saying? And so you shouldn't do that shit. Like you, when you expect certain things out of motherfuckers, when they don't reach those expectations, you feel some type of way about them. You lose respect for those
But what
people.
I'm saying to you
So
that
is
is true.
so
no,
when
you're
you
right. You're right.
keep
But what
the
I'm
shit
saying
on
to you is a
basic,
good man ain't judged.
when
What
yes
you
it
just
is.
said.
Yes it is. If the
No,
nigga
it's
don't
not.
cheat
And
on
it
if
ain't
he
the
don't cheat on
capstone
you,
either.
if he don't cheat on you, he don't take
Brother,
your
I've been
money.
saying this
Listen,
to women for years. This is not a good man.
just hear me out, Afi. If he not beating her, that means he's not physically abusive to her. He's not taking her money, so that means
But
he's
you
not
can be
using.
abusive in different ways.
Bro. Just listen. If he not taking her money, that means he's not using her. You see what I'm saying? He's not using her. He's a provider. He provides. He brings something to the table, or else he'll be living off of her. You see what I'm saying? And the nigga don't the nigga don't sleep around. He's a routine. He got a routine. She can tell you where he gonna be, when he gonna be, how he gonna be, where he gonna dress, how he gonna look, how he gonna sound when he say it. That's what a good man is. Nigga, a bad man is one that is not predictable by a woman. Y'all niggas just be making that shit more difficult than what it is. The minute that she can't predict what the fuck you doing, nigga, you start slipping off into the dark side, nigga.
Good man is a provider, huh?
That's why she gotta go through your phone.
Hey,
That's why she gotta go through your phone,
right?
and she gotta go through your emails, and she gotta do all that shit because you doing shit that you ain't supposed to be doing. Why? Because you the type of nigga that will go out, flirt, fuck around, do this, that, and the other. That's why she doing that shit, because you a bad man.
But
A
what I'm
good man
saying
is
to you
one that don't fuck off. He don't use her for her money. You know what I'm saying? Nigga, and he don't beat her ass,
but
bro.
what
Like,
I'm
that's a
saying,
good
what
man.
what if
if
Just
you
keep it
beat
that
her in a
simple.
different way?
Hey, what
You keep it simple,
what
man.
if he's leading with his wallet? What if he's leading with his wallet?
What does that have to do? Then still,
That
If,
okay,
if you
Lamar,
got
what
guys
the
out here,
hell
you
was
hey,
that?
but
hey, hold on,
What the
check
hell
this out.
type of response was that?
But if
You
he's
gotta
consistent,
understand. You
then it's the
Well,
same
gotta understand.
thing.
There's some
some
guys out here.
Leading with
There's
your
some guys
wallet
out
ain't
here
bad
that
nor
provide
good.
for their wives. They
He's
provide for their wives. They do everything that you said, but the way they lead their relationship, they use a relationship with money. They think the money gonna solve everything. They use the
But
money,
leading
but
with your wallet isn't good or bad. That's like a
But no,
it can't.
economical
he's
thing.
What? It
saying,
can't be bad. It could be a
no.
okay. So you
But
mean to tell me if it's not
he's
it's
saying ain't
not
got
in a
nothing to
form
do
of
with the money.
control? If a
Yeah,
person's
he's
trying to
talking about the
control a
way that
person
they
with his
use
wallet,
it.
if you're trying to control a woman with
So,
your wallet,
so that's
you
your
don't. That
response to
means
what
you don't
Anu
have good
said.
intentions. You don't
Yeah,
have
nobody's
good
in control.
intentions.
but
You don't have pure
But is
intentions.
that your response to what Anu
how
said?
do I mean,
That's just a
well,
response of
well,
the
I
good
could.
of what is
I
a
mean,
good
like
I'm
man.
just
when I
trying to
listen
ask the
to the
question.
argument,
I'm sorry. I don't want to cut the bill.
But what
when I
he's
listen to
saying
the
is
argument,
that
so
what he was saying was not just provide. Provide was part of it, but he
I'm not
had a
just talking
whole
about
lot
just
more that
provide. I'm
went
talking
on
about the
top
examples he
of.
gave.
Yeah, but see, with the example you gave would take it out of the example that he gave. Because when he said provide and also be consistent and also have all these other things, when you're saying that all they doing is throwing their money in the relationship and they're not doing the rest of those things, then they don't qualify as a good man. Just because you had one of those things, you didn't have most of those markers, so you
Now
don't
let me ask
qualify.
you this. Now let me ask you this. Let's just say he does have all of those things. He does all of those things, but yet, because ain't nobody perfect. He does things, the things that he do far as like say the provide thing, how he uses money. Does that outweigh everything else? Like do that like, what I'm saying, overcompensate for everything else?
No,
that's kind of general. You gotta be more specific.
no,
And
you
I'm saying
can't
like
just
does
have
that
more
does that
money and not have leadership skills. You can't have money but then not be consistent. No.
okay, the same thing. He said don't use for the money and don't fuck around. What if a guy fucks around? Like
He a
you could
bad
be a
man.
good man. You could be a
He a
good
bad
man.
man. He a
No, that
bad
don't
man.
make you
Or
a
he
bad man because you
automatically a
fucking
bad man
around.
unless he got an agreement with her that he can
That's what I'm
fuck
saying.
around.
So it's not the fucking around, it's the lying part. It's the
I
lying. It
mean,
ain't the fucking around.
if you
It
not
depends
fucking
on how
around,
that
what you
agreement
lying
is.
for?
You just said what was the agreement? What if they understand what it is and what it ain't? What
I'm, I'm,
they
I'm saying,
accepting
We're
it.
not
listen,
talking about
listen.
what
If
is.
there's no reason to lie in your relationship, I don't know why you would be lying.
No, what
If
I'm
you
saying
ain't
is
fucking
this.
around, why are you lying?
Just what I'm saying is this. What I'm saying is that don't qualify as you lying. If you telling them straight up, you're not lying about it. Yes, if the person lying, then you go into okay, that's a fucked up nigga. Then you could put him in the box of not being a good man. But
He
if he's
already a
fucking
fucked up
around,
nigga. If he did,
but he's not lying about it, he's still in that category of a good man.
How?
no, he's not.
How?
Yes, he
Not
How?
because
yes, he is.
if she hasn't agreed with his,
Exactly, an agreement. Like you
yeah,
said, an
she
agreement.
got to agree with his
Yeah, she got to agree
extracurricular
with him.
activities.
She agree with him fucking around.
And that's why I say if women want to be happier, just be okay with that nigga fucking around on you sometimes.
It's
Just
the
be
lying
okay.
part
Just be okay with that, and you will have a whole bunch of good men. That's a bunch of good men if you could scratch out the cheating part.
What? I got a
But
question.
everybody.
Is that a two-way street? Is it okay
No,
for the women to just go out?
it's not.
No.
Well, what
No,
the fuck is y'all talking about then?
no, it's biased.
No,
No, it's biased.
Man, go ahead, big brother Abdul. Chew this nigga apart. Nah, it
No,
ain't a
I'm
two-way
telling,
street.
bro.
It can never
Honest.
be a two-way. It can never
I'm
be a
being
two-way
I
street
just
honest
wanted to
that
because
know.
y'all not
I
equal
Man,
like
come
that.
on, man.
I just wanted to know
I'm
if it
being
was a two-way
honest that
street.
it is a bias. It's biased.
Man, get the fuck out of here. Man, get the fuck out of here.
I'm agreeing that it's biased only for the simple fact that real men is gonna kill each other
But
over
it's
a
not.
woman,
But
bro.
it's not biased.
Real men gonna damn near kill
What?
each other over a woman,
Men
bro.
gonna
It's
kill
not
each other
biased. It's
over a
actually true.
woman.
If you look, women have a
What are you
tendency.
talking?
Women have a tendency. You know, what I'm saying you want to make it a two-way street. No, a woman can't do what a man can do because a woman do something, she ain't gonna get the same outcome that way that man gonna get the same outcome
She
because
does
it's
get
a
the same
different
outcome.
dynamic. Because number one, they're not
The
equal.
disease.
Number
Look,
one, they're
we
not
shouldn't do
equal.
this. We should
They're
not
not
do
Yes.
this.
equal. They're not
We're not
equal.
equal.
Women are
Let me
You're not
hardwired
equal.
for
So they don't. So
monogamy.
it's certain things that you can do that I can't do. It's just
Yeah,
how it
that's
is.
Lamar.
It's just how it is.
Women are hardwired for monotony, and men are hardwired for polygamy. Let's keep it real.
What? Bullshit.
I don't know about that right there.
Not real.
Man,
There's
that
some
shit
there's some guys
man.
there's some
Females be having
there's
four,
some guys
five,
that's
six
really
different
monogamous,
niggas that
man.
I
be
hope
with
y'all
outside
know
of
this
your
is
ass.
being recorded.
They
There's
hardwired
guys
just
there's guys
monogamy.
that's really
Cut that
monogamous,
out.
man. There's some guys that been with the same woman since they're in high
This
school.
is being
That's what I'm saying. Like it's like it could be either or. Like to
Yeah,
sit there and
I
say
know
all
it's a whole
women
lot
is
of
only supposed to be
it's a lot of
monogamous
guys
and
that's
men supposed
made
to
to
have
be
all the pussy.
boyfriends and husbands.
That's crazy.
Like
if
you
they were
niggas
made
is
to be
fucking made
boyfriend
to
and
be a husband.
husband, Lamar, if they was made to be boyfriend and husband, brother, that's what they really wanted. Okay, a motherfucker that ain't trying to be a boyfriend or a husband will never be a boyfriend or a husband.
A
Ain't no
boyfriend
way
and
in the
husband
world.
is the
Hold
same
on, let me
thing.
finish. I ain't cut nobody off.
You want it,
Ain't no
of
way in
course.
the world, Lamar. I ain't cut nobody off, brother. Ain't no way in the world a player gonna compromise his. Let me use the word compromise himself and put himself in that position.
Exactly.
Okay, so come on, man. So what I'm saying is, niggas ain't players like they saying they players, and
But
Okay,
niggas
so
really want those.
that's
Hold
what I'm
on,
saying.
Lamar.
But
Lamar,
hold
hold
on.
on. I
Let
was
me
on
piggyback.
Facebook listening to you talk, brother. Come on,
Oh,
man.
I'm trying
Forget
to
it. You
piggyback on
can't.
what you're saying.
It's easy. I don't speak in tongues. I don't speak another language. I speak English. Okay? I'm going to say it one more time. Ain't no fucking way a player that's really a player is going to be compromised and be put into a boyfriend or girlfriend position by a woman unless he wanted to. Okay? Period. Some men want to be married. Some men want one woman. Period. And sometimes I don't understand how y'all don't get this. Just like I said, that's why I asked the question. Is this a two-way street? So it's okay for bitches to go out and fuck all these niggas and make you the side nigga. And somebody said, no, it's a one-way street shit. Come on, man. You gotta wake up and see this shit. It's backwards. Niggas is playing games.
Nah, man,
Okay?
it's
Oh, hold on. Now
I
let's
agree.
talk. No, I disagree with that. I disagree with that. 'Cause number one, I'm gonna feed off what
I
you
know
said.
women that don't want to be married at all, and they are not married at all, and they
But listen what he just said.
That's
He
what I was
said,
saying. It's some women that don't want to be married at all, and it's some men that don't want to be married at all, and they are not married.
It's gonna be Lamar, then Lindsay, then Denise. Go ahead, Lamar.
okay. Now you said something. You said that if a guy's a player, he won't compromise himself and put himself in that position to get married. And then you said the guys who want to get married are, the guys who want marriage, the husband, the guys who some guys.
That's not what I
Get,
said.
listen, hold on. Some guys, some guys, what I'm saying, go in high school, they get out of high school, they probably dealt with about 3 females all their life and they married her. You got guys like that. He hasn't really like went through certain stages, what I'm saying, to really know who he is. So he got married at a young age. And as he got married at a young age, he realized as he evolved, that marriage shit ain't for him. So then he go back to being a player. He goes back. He gets out of the marriage. He goes back to be a player because he can't be a player because he used to being a husband. It's just in him. He used to being a husband. So what I'm saying is, you said it's a two-way street. But what if a female can have that same mentality? You know what I'm saying? She could be like, okay, I know he fuck around, but I'm still monogamous. I don't care. I'm not gonna focus on other women. I'm just focused on him. I don't care about what he do, where he lead me. Don't mean that she wouldn't do the same thing that he doing. She understand that she can't do what he doing because she ain't built like that. The same way certain guys ain't built like being a husband. It's the same thing. So that's why I say you can't say it's a two-way street. You can't say,
That
okay,
don't
you
make
can do
no
this.
sense.
Okay, so go ahead, Lindsay.
Well, my thing is, if you really are comfortable with your dude messing around on you and you don't want to cheat, that's a personal choice. But if you are
That's a good
saying
woman.
like we're gonna be in an open relationship, and that other person says, okay, well, I want to explore other people too, then yeah, it should be a two-way street because you are opening the relationship. It's a two-way street, buddy.
No,
Like if
But
let's
see,
Yes.
say this time I
It's-
don't want that.
no.
Unless I wait,
Nah,
I'm
let her
talking.
go.
I'm talking. So the thing is, when men say, "Well, women can't do what men can do," there are women who don't want to be monogamous. They don't want to be in a traditional relationship, and maybe they don't want to have kids. Maybe they just want to live their lives and experience what they want to experience, and when they're done with it, they're done. So we got to stop saying that this applies to women and this applies to men, because not every man and every woman is the same, is hardwired the same way. That's just what men want to tell themselves to make themselves feel better. Oh, women are supposed to be angelic. Women are supposed to just, be with
Well,
one
that's
person because
because women.
no. Let me finish. There are women that are okay with exploring multiple men at the same time. There are women that don't want to be married. There are women that don't want to have kids. They just don't want the traditional role that society places upon us. And I
Okay.
learned my point.
I'm just saying, like it's women who really promote the whole monogamous one woman, one man. Like it's like women who promote that. Y'all promote love. Y'all don't promote wham bam. Thank you, ma'am. You see what I'm saying? And it's like
I
that.
promote both.
Well, women
All
are
right,
not
I
allowed
promote,
to
I
be
promote
we're
whatever the
the
fuck you feel
Thank you, ma'am.
because
Who's
we,
next?
at the end
I
of
mean, I was talking
Denise.
already. I mean, but
but I knew you
Denise
already
was
talking,
next.
so all the less I knew go.
Oh man.
right. So like all I'm saying is
Yeah.
in the end, this whole thing could be solved easily, right? If, if you if you marry, you that means you're in it for children, so you can have families and make babies. If you make babies out of wedlock, you should be fine, and it should be stripped away from you, and your tube tied, and you have and your man have a for violating the trust of society because you said you didn't want to have children.
Okay.
Huh?
Certificate don't mean that you're fertile.
No, I look. You shouldn't be with people. You should not be talking with people if you're not.
Well, that's
So
not psychologically. Well, that's not
That sounds very.
But you just said everybody don't
All
want
the
to
hoes-
y'all just get
All the hoes
together
you didn't
on some
fuck, and
social
you
shit.
saying
Y'all
now you
We do not.
no.
You're talking about
Symbolize.
Well,
Okay,
hey,
listen,
man.
let's say my point that I was
human
gonna try to
emotion.
Calm down a little bit, right?
Okay, wait,
I want y'all.
because you
All right, let her take
so what I'm saying is this: as humans, as people, a bunch of different people, everybody got their goddamn part. Husbands got their part, wives got their part, side bitches got their part, side niggas got their part. Okay, period. You play your motherfucking role. Prostitutes have their part, Johns have their part. This is all part of the fucking society. We keep that shit going, okay? Because without prostitutes, most niggas wouldn't even motherfucking have sex. Okay,
Right.
because the people, they don't know how to talk to people, they don't know how to do shit. But if most niggas didn't have sex, then they would be going around town being psycho crazy because they don't have no way of releasing shit. Okay, the same thing with a lot of marriages are good because side people are involved. Okay, the husband ain't coming home going off on his goddamn wife because he went and been into a side bitch, fucked and came home. Okay,
Right.
but she's not motherfucking going off on him about all the dumb shit that he's doing, and she's able to suck it up and go ahead and go ahead and do her wifely duties because she got some side nigga over here who's digging her down well, but he ain't got the funds. This nigga got the funds, he ain't got to dig it down good. Okay, but now the relationship is great because the side people involved. And the side people ain't motherfucking people who are about to be tied down any fucking way. They got 2 or 3 people taking care of them too. So the society works in that way. So to act like these people don't have roles in it is retarded. Everybody play your role. But if you play your role correctly, it will make the world go round. The issue is niggas want to fall in love with the side people.
Hey, how they know
The
how to play their role?
the bitches falling in love with the side niggas. All this shit is going on. Ain't nobody goddamn playing their role right.
I'm falling in love with the shit.
They don't know what the role is.
See, look, man, look. Y'all need to go by the Anunnaki route. By this time, you start having your children by the age of 14. By the age of 25, you're going to be done making children. You see what I'm saying? If you are not trying to have babies,
let's go back to the real original.
I'm just saying, like this is how we
Because
cure
now we're
all.
getting
This is
off
how
on
we
That's
cure.
crazy.
This is how we cure society. This is how we cure society.
We can't
All
do
of the
our
hurt
show
and the
with y'all.
pain and the loss and the
Y'all don't know how
orphan
to do that.
babies. Y'all don't love the orphans.
I just want to
Okay.
say this.
I
feel
care
like-
Y'all don't
for 'em.
fucking love the orphans. You
I
Come
love
on,
my
hey.
be done.
Okay, that's
They don't
right.
care about the orphans, bro.
I care for them, but I love my baby.
And that's it. Like, put rules and shit